everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. And our guest at the table here is Colby Ernest from the Lexington Children's Museum. Welcome, Colby.
Thanks for joining us.
We're so glad to have you on our show. You're no stranger to the ABC 36 family, but you're here because the Explorium is now the Lexington Children's Museum. You got a new name, a big rebranding. Talk about that.
Yeah, we're really excited about the rebrand. You know, our organization was actually founded in 1990 as the Lexington Children's Museum, and they changed the name about 20 years ago to the Explorium of Lexington. And over the course of the past 2 or so years, we've had a lot of conversations about, you know, who we wanted to be moving forward, and it just made the most sense for us to take that name back, go back to our roots with Lexington Children's Museum, because at the end of the day, we are a children's museum, and that's how people know, you know, who we are. And so why put another name across the front when, you know, we have the mission and everything else impact as a children's museum.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm a little bit shook though, because he said 1990, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, like 10 years ago. No, that was 30 years ago. Oh my God.
There's a lot of exciting things. I love the Lexington Children's Museum. Now, is some of your programming changing along with the name?
So our programming is always evolving, and so we'll switch up our programming every 6 months or so. And so right now we have 3 weekly reoccurring programs that we do on the floor during the week. A lot of that programming is for toddlers during the school year because mainly we will have our 0 to 5 population during the school day is in the museum. They're not out at school. And then it'll switch up in the summer so that we're gonna have some more programming that's gonna be for more of our K through 5 children as well. So programming is always evolving. We always have one-time programs that'll pop up. We usually do a STEM day in the summer. We have a back to school event in late July. We have the popular Boozeum around Halloween. This is always a good one.
Oh, I heard booze. I was like,
we'll talk about that later. We have something like that later. We'll talk about that in a second. But Boozeum is obviously our Halloween event that we do.
Sure, you would.
Well, speaking of Boozeum, no, you have the night at the museum fundraiser coming up, which Doug and I are going to be a part of. We're so excited. And that's the night that you're going to be handing over the museum to adults.
That's right.
What could possibly go wrong, right?
That's right, yeah.
So tell us more about this.
Thank you to you and Doug. We're really excited about you all emceeing the event this year. It's just a really fun time at the museum for the adults to just learn how to play again, right? So you get in the middle of a bubble with your booze, if that's what you want to do. And we also have a lot of other fun activities that we'll do on the day. We have an Around Kentucky gallery, and so we'll have someone coming in and they're doing bourbon tasting in that space. And so we do a lot of adult events based on the exhibits within the space as well. So I know we'll have a tarot reader this year.
Nice.
We have a really fun 360 booth in our bubble room. A lot of fun activities planned for this year's event.
Yeah, we've actually got a picture, I think, of people
that's great.
kind of hanging out and having a good time. That lady's definitely having a good time. She's got a little drinky drink standing next to that.
Oh, it is so much fun. Now, what other kind of fun events do you have coming up?
So we are having our monthly sensory hours will be this Sunday. We're really excited about that. We've implemented our monthly sensory hours over the past year or so, thanks to Susan, who was integral in starting that program up. And it's a time outside normal operating hours for children with sensory sensitivities and their families to come in and enjoy the space. And that's just been a very popular event. We're really excited about that. We open it up outside normal operating hours, max it out at so many total people within the space, adjust lighting and exhibits, and children can come in and enjoy our space for upwards of 2 hours. And we've had lots of families say that they've never really been able to stay in the space for that long because it can be overwhelming, especially on a busy day. And they're there for the entire 2 hours, and that's really exciting.
It's so much fun.
That's great.
It's a good time.
And and Susan always does such great work with this, but it's good that you all are hearing the needs of all children for all types of neurodiversity, so that's a big deal.
Yeah, we always say we want to make sure we make an impact in this community, and we're not doing it unless we're reaching every single child and family in this community. And so that's one of the many ways that we're offering what we do and the impact we can make out to every child here.
It's amazing.
Very cool. So we want to get more kids and grown-ups out there. Where can folks find more information about you?
Find us at our new website, LexingtonChildren'sMuseum.org. You can also get us on our socials on Facebook and Instagram, Lexington Children's Museum. And that's going to offer you a brand new opportunity to navigate what we offer in the way of events and camps that we have coming up this summer. It gives you a map of the museum as well. So it's just a really great new website that we're really excited about that provides a better opportunity for people to see what's really happening at the Children's Museum.
Yeah, and shout out to our directors for putting that new website.
Yeah.
Look at that. You're always on
So
top of
good.
it.
There we go.
I got my kids in there on the left.
The little redheads.
Yes, they have a tint of red. Yes.
Yeah, we love redheads around here. So.
Yes.
Well, Colby, thank you so much for being here,
Thank you so
and
much.
good luck on all things. You've been around more than 30 years. I was like 1990. I was oh God, I'm old. Okay, so you've been around for a long time. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay, everybody, stay with us. Coming up after the break, we'll tell you what's trending.